What's up guys, it's Hector here, and I just want to do a quick map walkthrough for the new Zombies map Buried, which is in the Vengeance map pack for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now the map starts off in this area that's called Processing, and it's really hard to get back here, but it is possible. And when you do get back here, you can't get these weapons. And like usual, there's the starter weapons, the M14 and the Olympia. But there's also the LSAT, or some people call it the LSAT, and you can get it for 2,000 points up there, but you have to jump up onto that little platform and grab on and buy the weapon quickly before it falls. And once it all falls, once you go down this hole, you'll get into the main part of the map. This room right here is a sort of junction for a couple tunnels. Got the quick revive machine right here, little mystery box spawn, and the Remington 870 MCS, but it's only chalk. You can pick up the chalk and draw on question marks to make your own wall buys, and there's about 6 weapons that you can do that for throughout the map. The path behind the shotgun leads to the Saloon, the path by the quick revive leads to the courthouse, and that hole down there leads to the stables. And so most of the map is just this one town and a couple tunnels that connect a few of the buildings. So it's very compact. It's just a bunch of buildings right next to each other that can be opened up and have a bunch of different things in there. So we'll take this path to the courthouse. Right here's the speed cola, and this hole in the wall goes to the jailhouse and the bank and the general store. And over there would be another question mark, but I already drew a weapon, so it might be different for you. You could do a different weapon. Over there's a workbench. There's about 4 different workbenches, and so you can build 4 different pieces of equipment, but it doesn't matter which workbench you choose to build a piece of equipment. Over here there's a confectionery was on the right, church is on the left, and a haunted house is over here. But some of these buildings will be blocked by this debris that can only be cleared with the help of this prisoner in the jailhouse. Now the church has another workbench and a new Coca-Cola machine called Vulture Aid. It's pretty cool. It helps you see a lot of things on your screen, and it lets you pick up little pieces of ammo and some more points. And up the stairs, this would be another question mark, but again I already drew my own weapon. And back here, that's the haunted house. We'll go into that a little bit later, so we'll save that for right now. And here's the confectionery. It's like a candy shop. You can get candy and give it to the prisoner and do a bunch of stuff just like that. And inside there was a claymore, and that's the prisoner that I was talking about. We'll get into that in a second. Alright, claymore's on the wall. Upstairs is the power switch, and like usual you have to do the power switch to turn on all the Coca-Cola machines. And you can go out on this little rooftop and go into the other room on the 2nd floor. And there's also some debris right here. Clear the window, jump over to the balcony rooftop type thingy over on this bank and general store area. Gotta watch out for the zombie. Make a little crawler. Alright, and inside here is the general store. This is the building that has all the parts for the 4 different equipment. You can buy a door over here, or you can buy a door in the front or the back of the shop on the ground floor. In this map you can create the turbine, the trample steam, a new equipment called the head chopper, and then another new equipment called the subsurface resonator. And back here is a weapons locker that you can store your weapon and pick it up at a later time. See, the back leads to the gunsmith shop, and the front leads to the jailhouse area and the bank. But well, you can't really reach the bank from the front. You have to go into the back and then go down a little hole over here. Now the bank is just like in transit. You can withdraw money or deposit it, well, points, money, whatever, but you can only do it in increments of 1,000 points at a time. And then in the back it's a little tunnel that leads all the way to the gunsmith shop. Now this building will have about 5 more of those weapon chalks that you can pick up right here and then draw them on question marks around the map. and the front door will be blocked by debris that can only be cleared with the help of the prisoner. On the second floor is the mule kick machine, and the little balcony goes back out to the front, and another mystery box spawn, and then here's another tunnel that can either lead to the stables or to the saloon. The stables are right here, and there will be more debris right here that can only be cleared with the prisoner, and then it'll be a little door right here of 1250 points. Remember, you could drop in from the quick revive room, the little tunnel junction, into these stables, and if you buy the door right from the start, you won't be able to get anywhere because of the debris, but you could jump out this window over here and go straight to the jailhouse and the gunsmith shop and general store and all that. And the mystery box should spawn right here in the beginning of the game, but it might randomly change, who knows. And up there's the courthouse from earlier, if you remember. This is the jailhouse, and through here is the juggernog machine, but it will be blocked by debris, which has to be cleared with the help of the prisoner. And there's a weapon in the front of the jailhouse and one right here, but they will actually be question marks that you can draw your weapon with a chalk. And workbench back there, and mystery box spawn right here, and then down here's the jailhouse. Now inside here will be the prisoner. The first key will be right there, and you can unlock it, give him some booze, and he'll run out the front door. Now in the back corner of the map is the saloon, speaking of booze, and it's right next to the gunsmith shop and the confectionery. See, the confectionery is to the left, the gunsmith shop is to the right. It costs about 1250 points to open the front door. Another workbench, and the booze might spawn in here or in the cell back in the prison. At 750 points will clear the stairs, and the Bowie knife will be right behind it. Second floor is balcony, and well, you'll see a weapon right here, but again, it'll be another question mark that you can write your own weapon on. Up that path leads back to that quick revive room, and over here is the tunnel that I talked about earlier that leads to the gunsmith shop or to the stables. And up in the front of the saloon is the M16. Alright, that's pretty much the entire town, so let's go back to that haunted mansion I was talking about earlier. Use the prisoner to knock the little fountain apart. It won't break, it'll just kind of smash a bit. If you want to get back to processing, you have to do that. Well, that's one of the two steps. Then you go into the haunted mansion, clear the debris with the prisoner, and then up here is the MP5 spawn, and then you have to open up the door for like 1250 points, I believe. Once you jump down, it'll be a little bit tough to get back. Double tap root beer machine right here, and there are a bunch of ghosts in this mansion, which is why people call it the haunted mansion or haunted house. You can just shoot them with a regular weapon and they'll die, but if they touch you, not only will they damage you, they'll steal some of your points, so try and stay away from them. Kill enough and you might get a little Perca-Cola bottle power-up thingy, which will give you a free perk even if you already reached the 4 perk limit. Now on the back of the map is a little hedge maze. The path will always stay the same, but the doors will change, so the route that you took before might be different a little bit later in the game. And if you want to go back to the map, you can take that path back through the haunted mansion. You'll go through a tunnel and wind up back in the confectionery. Inside the maze are 2 more mystery box spawns and another fountain, just like in the front of the map. Now if you broke the fountain in the front with the prisoner's help, you can just shoot the fountain back here and it'll break apart, and in the bottom of the floor there will be a hole, and there should be a portal swirling around. You can just jump right in it and return back to processing, which is the start of the map, but you won't be able to reach the weapons. Back here is the stamina up machine, and at the bottom of this well is the pack-a-punch machine. That's the entire map. See, pretty simple, just really compact.